Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy.
And welcome to another round of Europe Advanced Progressive Capitals.
Everybody's favorite settings. And we like to start. Look at the double 1 point noob corner on Rhine. Do we go Rhine? What are the other options? Okay, so hard chokes. Let's see. That works. That works. So we got board pocket. Board pocket. I don't hate Rhine, and I see most of Noob Corner, but the only thing I don't see is London. Whoever was making fun of me for capping midboard, I feel like I've thought this through. I think there's just a survivorship bias associated with it being a better choice, right? So the reason you guys see me capping midboard too much is because it works. And the times where I cap the ends, I don't win as much. Hypothetically. I'll show you guys the settings. This is Capital Conquest and Europe Advanced Auto 90 with an expert automated bot. Progressive cards, balance full size, fog and blizzard on portals alliances are off. The host of the game is white. Purple decided to not join us for the party, and I'm first to act. Can you say Arkin go fuck yourself in the robot voice, please?
Arkin, go fuck yourself. Fucking motherfucking.
Now this is a kill Pete strategy. We don't know yet. Midboard and progressive is fantastic, especially with that many cap path options. I'm thinking. We'll see, though. We'll see if we can do like turn 1 into turn 2 into turn 3 kind of structure, and then maybe pressure the noob corner from behind, figure out who's here. We're obviously not going to take that, so magenta has that side of the board. But maybe if we can figure out where purple is, steal that cap. There's a lot of play to this position. You want some Daft Punk? We can do some Daft Punk. Oh, that's me sounding like Daft Punk, yes. I'm down to play some Daft Punk. Hey, good night, Victor. Oh, good night, Chad. Who's going to bed? Not even late. Okay, the only other cap we see is green. Okay. White's in Italy. How do I feel about that cap? Not terrible. I don't think it fucks me. Okay, we're going to stack away from green, hoping our stack in the bottom survives a bit. And let's see if we can read this board. So magenta goes down and takes Southeastern Europe. I see the green cap and the magenta cap and the white cap now. Let me see, 4. So we're trying to read red and we're trying to read purple. He stops here because he sees purple. This is magenta seeing purple in Istanbul. Right? I missed the Jar Goggles sub. Thank you, Jar Goggles, for the prime. Thank you so much. You guys are all very generous to me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you're saying thanks to whomever capped in. So I'm assuming that's the red cap because he wouldn't be thanksing a bot, right? Right? Yeah, we assume he sees red. Which means nobody's noob corner. So I snowball out like this. I go, wha, wha, hui, hua, sort of thing. Okay. White takes Italy. And white's cool to chill with a 6 cap. So where's red's early game? Is it all just slow take for Orient? No, red maybe is noob corner. How much do we think red might be not even there? Anything for purple? We think red's London? Wash says it's not a sus game. We don't know. You think it's sus? What are you sus about? Clue me into your spidey sense, brah. Pete, can I bet on this game? Yes, you can. I'll take your money. Red is at the end of the noob corner of France? Yeah. So there's no... But then what was the pause? What was the magenta pause? Okay, green's trying to take a +3 as their turn 1 bonus. I do have to guard against that bot a bit. Where does white go? Do we think maybe purple capped Istanbul? Okay, 10 for red. Either move into France for red or move into Africa because you don't know green's there yet. Yeah, move into France, or not red, for white. Move into France for white. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay. He breaks red. Red doesn't cap there. Red capped Istanbul. Yeah. Is your government name Kill Strategy? Yes. How did you know? You make a very good point, Wash, that when I play live, I get sus games. But you know what? I'm redefining my win. My win is having a fun game for the people. What's this? Is this bot motion? I know. This is... I see what red's doing. I see what red's doing! Tadpole says, I find games that you lose more informative than games that you win. Have you done any analytics for YouTube channel, including lost games? Well, I can tell you a little bit about showing losses. So I think the way in which I lose matters. So let's talk about losses specifically in the context of these settings. So we don't know if this video is going to make it to YouTube. If I have a fun game and I lose, it will. If I have a fun game and I win, it certainly will. The thing is, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Dunning-Kruger effect, okay? Simply put, the Dunning-Kruger effect refers to, it's a psychological term that refers to a person's tendency, this is human psychology now, a person's tendency to overestimate their ability, and that is positively correlated with their, that's negatively correlated with their ability. So the more... The better you are at something, the less likely you are to think you're good at it, so to speak. Now, the reason this is significant is you think it through, right? Like the reality that people who yeah, you're not even there, man. The reality that people who aren't very good at something think they are is ironic in the sense that a lot of the types of YouTube comments I deal with are on these settings are people who just have missed something subtle, right? And in their head, they're like, oh, Pete missed that. I'm right. I'm going to comment. And when it's a question, I can deal with questions. I like questions. Questions indicate that the person is curious and trying to learn, right? But very often it's not a question. Very often it's some random person on YouTube comments telling me I'm wrong, which I might be wrong. I'm often wrong. But the likelihood that the random person on YouTube telling me I'm wrong is more likely correct than me is very low to zero, right? It's possible. It happens. And if it's a person who has proven to themselves, ooh, 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 stop. Wah, give me Iceland. Okay. Thanks. Iceland. We cool. Oh, I love you, White. I love you. We cool. Okay. White and I can work together. If White's able to leave me Iceland, I know he knows how to play. Fucking well played. So the thing about this is, I don't have infinite time, and I talk on the show, and I talk imperfectly. Red has quit from that. Yeah. But it's just a probabilistic analysis. Like, random commenter X is going to tell me something that I missed. Random commenter X is going to teach me something. It's like, okay, ask me a question, right? Random commenter X is going to talk to is going to talk to random commenter Y, right? That's my favorite. It's like, you didn't build this platform. You haven't proved shit. Grey Hatter says it's a ratio to their actual skill, though. Questions are often a strong signal that they're trying to meet you as a peer, where their intent isn't to be demeaning. Yeah, I don't think people intend to be demeaning, and I hold questions to a very high. I don't think this is the funny part, right? Is I don't think anyone's comments, right? You should have done this, Pete. You fucked up when you did this, right? I don't think that's actually intended on being demeaning either, right? I think that's just a natural overestimation of the player's sense of their own ability. Where is the red cap? There it is. All right, no one should know that's there. Cool. Okay. Well, we figured out where Red's cap is. The Spiral Hero says, I recently started watching, and so many times I think, why did Pete do that? And then 3 minutes later, I realize exactly why he did that. Great. And then sometimes I fuck up, right? I fuck up too. There are times. Don't check. Don't check. Don't check. Come on. Ooh, you better not steal that cap. You need me. We'll be at war if you do. We will be at the biggest war you've ever seen in your life. White's my homie. White and I are going first and second this game. He's thinking about it. If you want war, yeah, he doesn't want war. Smart. White and I are the homies. Tadpole says, I think he missed something subtle. The leader changed from 1 to 6 and 2 to 6, so Pink definitely saw. Pink inferred. He inferred the location. It was a good check. So it's a tell that Pink can have third. I mean, let's find out. Ooh, 33 cap. I love. Oh, come on, bot. That's horseshit. Horse. Now, purple bot is targeting red bot. Okay. Green has 16 on the bottom, but green's pinned in between magenta and white. So who's here? Is that magenta? Kill of a bot. Okay. What did purple start with? 12. They have Russia. We're still kind of fragile. I don't think green goes for a steal. What's magenta doing? Is magenta dealing with green at the bottom? It's not trying to kill purple. Let's see if green kills purple. Pete, you prefer to bots to simply stack troops or actively gain territory? I like bots to take cards in these settings, but I don't like when they set on 3. Right? I want the bots to be card farms, ideally. Hell yeah, CCR. Yeah, baby. Okay, somebody broke white. Arkin says, the older I get, the more I understand how little I actually know. Yeah, it's a human universal, practically. I was a cocky little dickhead at 23 with my online gambling business. At 25, I was bankrupt. Making mistakes is normal. You get better by learning from them. Much love to you, Arkin. I'm right there with you. Removing green forces a green-white war, might I suggest. I think purple had lost their cap a while ago. Purple lost their bonus, right? Thank you. Yep. We're now in a 4-player game. Homer says, you don't tend to be really Thanksgiving and breaking other people's shit. How on earth is it not funny for you to break everything a player owns and then tell them thanks? What do you mean? What do you mean, man? Whereas green is Captain Rabat. So green's here. Magenta would like me to trade in my bonus because I'm out generating. Uh-huh. Let me start with 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. No, I want you guys to hit green, obviously. Are these guys both trying to keep me in check? Green's going to break one of you. He has to. He has no choice. Irish got angry? Which one of these guys is Irish? I know better than to instigate with the Irish. I'll tell you right now, Rocks boy. I know far better than to instigate with the Irish. You both end up dying. If you need cards, I'll give you cards. Okay. That's where the purple cap is. Purple, listen. If you need cards, I'll give you cards. I'll give you so many cards you can't imagine. You wanted cards, right? Yeah, there you go. Cards. Now the thanks? No. It's almost 5 a.m. on the islands. It's the most dangerous time to mess up with the Irishman. White is good. White knows how to play, man. Good shit. Where the fuck is green getting their cards, though? Yeah, magenta has some choices. Cool. I think white wants cards. Yeah, this is Phil Collins. You can tell. White checks my cap here. No, he hits green. Nice. That's fine. Not checking my cap here, I like. Okay, so green's trading with white. Why not give white cards? I thought about it twice, and I just didn't do it. I'm going to do it now. And GG Magenti. Okay, so we do single cap here because we have to. I don't know that white checks. Green probably does. So we go negative to make a kill. This is the sort of thing that I do that a lot of people recommend you don't do or just don't like doing, because you advance the game state at your own immediate detriment. I feel like my relationship with white is good enough that we're going to go first and second. And if green is too puss to check, then we win easy. So the question then becomes, does green check? If green checks, how hard? He probably does because he's got a set. If he doesn't, he's in big trubs. Yeah, he's going to check hard. He's going to get a cap. Right? Better to risk losing a cap here. Yep, this is all fine. Green gets a second cap out of this, and we go into a 3-player stalemate. Where I'm good with white, and we hope white's good with me. Makes better content if Pete does the kill strategy. I not only think it makes better content, it's more enjoyable for me, right? So I'm the guy who matters here. I'm going to say well played. He stops there. I'm going to say well played. Well fucking played. No, I like that. I like that for you. I like that for you. I think that's a smart move. Now let's see if this works, though. Because now we go into this 3-player stalemate, which I do not like. So white's the host of the game, so I assume he knows how to play. So far, we've seen white play very well. He's kept his cap open. He took a turn 1 bonus. He took a turn 2 bonus. He also managed to get noob corner without stealing or breaking my Iceland until it was his necessary spot for cards. Basically, every tell I have from white tells me he's great. Is there a way for me to convince green to go into him? No, right? Right now, okay, so right now we're in that 3-player trading pattern. I hate this. I do hate this. So we're not going to do this. I'm happy to lose this game. So green is a set, right? White doesn't do shit. White doesn't have to do shit. He sees me fighting green. He's going to let me do it. White's going to get fed this win. Give white the win. They deserve it. Why do they deserve it? When Pete says it's a smart move, it means he's going to kill him first. No. I'm not going to kill white first. White has been the homiest of homies. He also is the biggest fucking cap you ever seen in your life. White is also enabling me to get away with this shit. Ooh. This is very much the part of the game I don't care for. Because, like, there's no move I make that isn't overly risky that also advances the game state. Speaking of biggest cap, what's the biggest cap you ever seen? In like the 40,000s? No, 420, 69, something like that? 69, 420? Let's play a game who gets board force inside the winner? Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's me. I get board force inside the winner. I can just nope out of this now. I don't care. Right? This here makes for boring TV. How does green get out of this? Breaking everything I have, right? Good. He takes all his cap cards. All right, green is a card block now in the making. Let's see how we do that. It's a multi-point block. It's going to take a while to set up. Let's see if he gets my 25 cap. I hope he gets a bad roll if he does. Do it. Welcome to Card Blockville. Population U. Yeah. Keep going. Break everything out. Good job. Excellent job. Yes. Gets into white. Doesn't break white. Cool. Okay. That 84 goes back here. Good job. Happy for you. Now we just undo everything you did. And our friend, ooh, that's tough. Our friend in white chills. All right, let's work this block. Set on 3. Checks. See, I'm happy to card block him and give you the win. You know I am. All right. Different plan. New plan, folks. White has determined that they would not like to get fed the win. He was so close. He was so close to letting me feed him the game. God, some people just don't have the fucking patience. We're going into chill mode. They work together? No. Don't you worry about that. What white did, so you guys understand, was he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to let me feed him the win. So now what happens is I get to hang out with you, do almost nothing, and make a show. And eventually win the game by doing almost nothing. That'll be fun. So how's everyone doing tonight? Holy shit. Do not stop the stream until the game concludes. I want this to be a Kill-Beat strategy vid. Why do you say, Taryn? How certain am I that I'll win? Very low. No, sorry. I would say I'm approximately 33.3%. Not very low. That's pretty good, right? 33% to win? You know what? I would even give myself a solid 40%. What do you guys think about that? 40%? All you need to do. So I know you're watching, and I don't know you're watching, but I know you'll watch Crown Royal. And all you needed to do to win this game was let me feed you the win. Green still hates me, by the way. It's going to take a while for him to flip on you, but eventually he will. Do you consider Kurt Angle when you were determining that percentage? Who or what does Kurt Angle have to do with this? All right, so now White and I are equal. White has a bit of a lead in terms of troops because I was paying all those extra troops to deal with Green. Now it's White's problem to deal with Green because I can hang out with you forever and make a show, and I don't give a shit. I can play the lowest effort version of this, take a card past bullshit, fucking cap stacker. Like, I got nothing to lose, man. Why wouldn't you just let the game end? I hate it when this happens in your fucking victory. It's so fucking frustrating. God damn it. These people are dumb. Anyways. You think it's pretty low because Green and White are attacking me and not each other? Spotify. I'm letting them. Just watch how this plays out now. Okay? They will soon get to a place where the board won't matter. The cards will matter. White didn't even bother stealing the Romania cap. I guess that answers my question. What? That I was switching to the cap stack pass style? Oh, I don't care how long it goes. It is an honor to hang out with you. Do you still hold White in high regard? So I think my read on White is this is like expert to low master play. He's not fast. He's hosting a 90-second lobby. He's probably on his phone. So he might be a master. But he just made that one sort of timing error where it was like all you had to do was nothing. All you had to do was nothing. Nice, 69. I don't have the dab. Oh man, did you want those bonuses or did you want them? I don't know if you wanted them because I'm not gonna let you have them because you're a cocksucker. Now Green has seen me hit nothing but White for multiple turns. Jesus, have you seen the 4 Loco ad with Riley Reid? No, I have not, but I want to. They got fucking porn stars selling fucking booze now. Also, I don't know if I've ever had four. Like I've had Four Loco maybe once. Is it gross? Four Loco's got to be terrible, right? Oh man, you made me so curious. Am I allowed to? Can I do a react to this? Send ad. Seriously, link us, good old Rod. YouTube ad. All right, hold on. YouTube. I can't show it though, right? Oh my god. She's standing there with the American flag in the background. I love it. Yeah, White's okay, right? He's not. Look, White's not bad. He gets the early game well. He was this close to letting me feed him a win, right? This close. He just couldn't see it. He just couldn't see that I was about to. He couldn't read the situation. And I was willing to go fucking quite negative on a kill on magenta, which meant I was willing to go quite negative on a kill on green or a card block on green. But no. No. Oh my god, I love this. This is so great. She's talking. She's fucking. We got Trump in the ad. We got JD Vance. We got Kamala Harris. She's waving the American flag. This is the best. All right. So again, now we're going lower in my estimation. Now we're talking like, all right. So this guy's like an expert, maybe I'm now off low master. I'm now more in White as a intermediate expert. Now we start trading with green. Start giving green cap cards, indicating further that I want to work with green. Instead, I want to flip. I'm trying to flip against white. Green and I have not a guaranteed pocket, but we have a pretty good trading spot here. Green and I can go first and second and fuck white in his stupid ass. It might take a while for green to flip. I wouldn't blame him. I'd be pretty pissed at me, but we're solidly in that stalemate phase now where nothing anyone does really matters, and the only way this game is going to resolve is by bot out suicides and card blocking. Are you doing Tiberius? Hey, Pete. Your YouTube got me into this game. I'm starting out, but I'm 1-1. Fuck yeah, man. Thank you for the prime. Taste. That's funny. For Loco, tastes like ass, and yes, I've tasted ass before. All right, I'll watch the ad off stream on your guys' recommendation. You can say fan game as much as you want, Dallas. I'm in the middle of a fucking game here. What do you mean? What do you want from me? Green has the game? All right, we'll find out. Does green have speed? He fucked up white. All you had to do was nothing. Stupid. But some people. White's now starting to clue in that the board doesn't matter and that I'm not giving him cards. All right, so as I continue to give green cap cards, it more and more cements the reality that neither of these guys will ever have enough troops to take my capital. Yeah, this is Phil Collins as well. This is Every Day by Phil Collins. What's the question? Astragonov? Have you changed your name, Astragan? Does the 20 white gets and the 35 green gets do not concern you here? No. So in order to take a 441 cap with a 100% roll, you need like 800-ish troops. Nobody has that. I don't die. They jockey for position. They take board. They would have to work together to card block me. They're not doing that. Right now they're concerned with holding board. White stopped me from card blocking green. I will not try again. I will not try to help white. Do you read for fun? I read, fun, interesting way to put it. Yeah, I read for curiosity. I like to learn. I love to learn. I would even say I'm addicted to learning. So nonfiction, right? I don't read fiction. The world that is overwhelmingly complex, right? Impossibly complex to learn about. So I don't tend to read a ton of fiction. I tend to listen to audiobooks, nonfiction audiobooks. No, I'm someone else? Okay. Astragonov would like 10 push-ups. Let's go. If y'all want to work with me, push them up, folks. Consider the up pushed. Spop and Spud. Ligma's a good book. Ligma what? You better not say Ligma balls. He's going to say it, isn't he? He's going to say it. Don't you prefer fiction, but Star Trek is a thing for you? Or is the philosophy of Star Trek is a draw? So I used to be into fiction. I kind of like... I've aged out of my interest in fiction, if that makes any sense. Ligma by Mike Knutz. Hey, Curlza. Good morning. It's because the real world is interesting enough. Yeah, the real world is overwhelmingly complex, right? The real world is so impossibly large as to be, beyond the comprehension of any one person. You could spend your entire life and barely scratch the surface. So what do we choose to pay attention to? Roxboy says, the older I've become, I just read history and geography books. Yeah, so the current books on my reading list are, I finished The Singularity is Nearer by Ray Kurzweil. I'm listening to Nexus by Yuval Noah Harari. And then after that, on my schedule is Anti-Fragile by Nassim Nicholas Taleb and The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt, just to give you a sense of what I listen to. I don't read books, but I do listen on Audible. Thank you, Free Love. Thank you for the gifted. Green's happy to trade with me. Yeah, let's keep that Joker in the kitty. Green probably still doesn't want to work with me, but I think Green is I think green is better than white. Lewin says my favorite author is Hebe Spankum Knightley. Ah, man, I think you're full of shit. What are your thoughts on the exponential increase in the complexity of the world in our lifetimes? Great question. Yeah, this is something I've been thinking about a lot, Spanner Crab. So Spanner Crab says, what are Pete's thoughts on the exponential increase in the complexity of the world in our lifetimes? It's worse than that. It's not only exponential, it's accelerating. Okay, so the human brain evolved in a circumstance that it is very detached from and becoming further detached from at an accelerating pace. My thoughts are that that is both beautiful, frightening, promising, and everything in between. I believe that we will see something close to the complete transcendence of form. Physical form. Not in our lifetimes, not in the, in the colloquial use of that term. Our lifetimes meanings, the 80 to 100 plus years that a natural human lifespan occurs. But I think most of us here talking right now get to live in some form for quite longer than that. And 669, I love that. And the potential of the acceleration of our technological improvement is limited only by our creative ability, only by our imagination. We are the organism that creates the world from ideas in our head first. So we are on the cusp of something truly remarkable in human history, right? We are on that exponential point in the J curve where we go from, sentient ape to, as Harari talks about, like Homo Deus, or as Kurzweil talks about in the Singularity, complete transcendence, replacement, renewal of our physical form, or just not having any need of it at all, right? Holy shit, we're at the 3-hour stream. Yep, 3.5 now. Yeah, we'll still take hours. Yeah, hey, listen, they might card block me. I would be not terribly surprised. Do it, fellas. I want you to do it. Newopathy says we can't sustain exponential growth. Our fundamentals won't support it. Depends on what you mean. I don't know that I agree with that conceptually, but I think it mostly depends on what you mean or how you would define exponential growth. Aklam Sarah says, my son, 9, wants to get into astrophysics. So I picked up astrophysics for people in a hurry. Got to keep learning to keep up with the kids. Do you still prefer philosophy to other disciplines of the mind? Yeah, I do. I think one of the things our world lacks and needs desperately is a better understanding of philosophy. What is the point of all of this toil if we don't know why we are toiling? What is the point of doing anything if you don't know why? The quote, he who has a why can bear any how, is resonant here, because think of all of the time you spend working at something. Green might work with white to card block me. We'll see. It wouldn't be a terrible play. But he has so many troops, right? I can just keep trading behind our caps. He can just hold a cap block and a 2-point. It's the easiest thing in the world for green to do. It would only come down to whether or not he hates me. Are there any trading pockets in the game? No. No dedicated pockets. But I have a close thing, right? I have a pocket here that So green's cap is here. White has all of this. And then the only other thing, then he would just have to block up one territory. And I'm putting it on him if he wants to do that. Maybe you should trade the Joker. Fuck off. I go from watching Pete on YouTube to watching Pete on Twitch. What a life. Thanks. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Neuopathy says, our systems aren't fundamentally sound. Our institutions are exploitable. 100% agree. Our resources are poorly distributed. 100% agree. Yes. All valid concerns. So, the way I frame the greatest concern facing humanity is that we lack agreement on the definition of progress, right? And because of that fundamental problem, right? Because of that philosophical problem, we as the organism that invents are by definition going to be progressing, right? We're going to be building our future. But progressing towards what? Have I read Brave New World? Yeah, I liked it a lot. You need to block Italy from the white cap? What do you mean? Need to block Italy from the white cap. Ah, yeah, I hear you. I see the points. So yeah, green has you're making a valid point. Green has a block here and a block here in addition to their cap. Right. Well, I'll put it on him. Am I into simulation theory? Yeah, I'm reasonably well educated. Okay, so this indicates that he doesn't want to work with me. Yeah, I think we might see me die here. This is Alexis on fire. Jacob says, do you think it's possible for humanity to end up in such a stagnant state, or will the natural yearning for some kind of progress trump over that? Yeah, I don't think humanity ever stagnates. I think we're too creative for that. This is at the crux of our nature, right? My conception of what a human being is. We are the ape that invents. We create the world from ideas in our head. We literally manifest it in reality. We make our ideas exist. Not sure about that. We clearly appear to be going backwards again. You see, this is the whole thing, right? It really, really depends. When you have these types of thoughts and these types of conversations, it really depends on your definition. This is why philosophers are so annoying. So when Roxboy says something like going backwards, life expectancy lowering, IQ lowering, what is happening in terms of demographics in that regard is the world is flattening out. Okay, green gives white a bunch of cap cards. Green gives white a bunch of cap cards because he wants to give white a bunch of cap cards. Or because he doesn't know what he's doing. I wonder. Arkin says, look at the progress humanity's made in the last 150 years. There's no stopping that train. It all comes down to how you define progress. So I think you're both right in a way. What I see happening is human beings are progressing on the technological front. We are inventing more and more powerful things every day. We are not remotely advancing on the wisdom front, on the spiritual front, right? We are not advancing in terms of why we are building these machines. What are the machines for? Who do the machines benefit? Yeah, Exhibit A, their IQ is lower. I'm not here to quibble. I think you're onto something. What I'm saying is we are very powerful, creative beings. And I think we are barely scratching the surface of that potential still. And I think you and I, and all of us listening right now, are spending a precious piece of our time that we will never get back discussing where we might go, what we might do with our lives. Oh, you think Green's IQ is lower? I'm not so sure about that. He might have wanted to take a look. If his IQ is lower, that's good for me, right? He eventually sues out. All this to say, I believe in a type of optimism that is derived from logic. I think we, simply put, if we're fucked, we're fucked, and there's nothing we can do about that. So I choose to spend my time thinking about the things I can do. Right? I choose to empower myself, to dedicate my creativity towards things I can do, things I can change, things I can build, the future I want to build for my family, for my friends, for my country, for my culture, for my world. You know, I want to spend my time building my future into something I want it to be. And I want to call out bullshit when I see it. There's a ton of bullshit out there. You know, how am I going to teach my kids? The question was about complexity. How am I going to teach my kids how to fit into this world that is overwhelmingly complex and exponentially more so than the world I grew up in? Right? What is the foundation? And I think the foundation is love. You know, as cheesy and trite as it might be to say, I think the foundation is to love each other like you love yourself, right? To show up for yourself every morning and show up as the best version you can. We all deserve the best version of you. That was a hard lesson for me to learn, but a good one, right? The world deserves the best version of me. I never would have thought of it like that. But it does. And I deserve it too. Roxboy says, my father has a great saying in relation to that. Those who worry in life will die, and those who do not worry will also die. Unless you can change that, don't worry about it. How much you love green this game? I love green equivalent to white. I love green more than white, to be fair. I was willing to work with white. Now I'm working with green. White fucked up once, and he will never get that back. White fucked up this game. White fucked up winning this game for free in 45 minutes. Now he might get third, and it'll take forever. Love is all you need. It's not all you need. I think it's all we are. We are a perspective, right? We are a slice of existence. We are a slice of perception. And we are all necessary pillars of that perception. We make up the universe collectively. Even those of us who suffer, and especially in a sad way, especially because we suffer. How you doing, Ryoko? Curla says, hey, Pete, has your views changed since starting to stream and hearing from people all around the world? What do you mean by views? Like, no, I don't think so. I think what's changed is the advantage of talking to people from all around the world, Curlza, is I learn how to refine what I think and what I say more precisely so that what I mean is clearer internally and expressed externally. I learn how to speak to you all slightly better. And like I always say, right, if you do something every day, you get a little bit better at it. Hey, Ronnie's back. I didn't even see you, bud. How you doing? You want to come sit? We got Ronaldo. The Ronaldissimo boy. You want to come cuddle? Come. Come cuddle, Ronnie. Come. Come here. Ronaldissimo. Come. He doesn't want to come. Okay, Green doesn't know what he's doing. I'm just going to delay the outcome somewhat. It's giving us both cards. That's never gonna fuck. I play the new USA maps? Yeah. Yeah, they're all right. What's the plan if Green trades with both of you? Then my plan is to chill, have fun with you guys, and make a show. These guys can make this game take as long as they want, and I have absolutely nothing to complain about because I get to spend my time with 150 of my friends. I love you guys. I'm really. I think the era of Sour Pete, the era of Give a Shit Pete, Try Hard Pete, there have been many eras, but like, I truly have nothing to prove. If you like me, great. If you don't like me, great. If you know what I'm saying, great. If you don't want to listen, also great. You do you. It is the D's Nuts era. That's right. Degeneration X. I miss Try Hard Pete. Try Hard Pete shows up for tournaments. He's still around. Don't worry, see that. Don't worry, Curlsy boy. Timo says, I'm playing the meta settings on new US maps. Really fun. Just a lot of beginner new players. Yeah, well, you're probably being a predator then. What a game. It's rank up friendly? Yeah, well, it's rank up friendly till you start telling people about it. Oh, yeah. Try Hard Pete shows up for tournaments still. Don't worry. Stop it. Does rank friendly matter in a broken ranking system? I think for people who are still concerned about their ranking, yeah. What Green and White are doing now. They're doing their thing. I want some kitten snuggles. Hi, Ronaldo. How are ya? Gonna sit with me? How'd you beat this, folks? We got a kitten. We got our Twitch friends. No, I don't think White's in the lead. I think White and Green are the same. I think they're the same basic strength. Hi. Stick around, Ronnie. Don't leave so quick. Don't leave so quick. I wanted your company. No? Okay, you don't have to stay if you don't want. Okay. Yeah. See you, buddy. Back to the chair. Okay, I think green might be deciding more and more now to not give me cards. Nope, he's giving me cards. Very nice. We just chilling, folks. Not all the patience in the world. Terrence says, nothing like a cat to make you feel human. Cracks me up when I think that they believe we are the pets. You know, I think we attribute too much to them. They don't think at all. They're very much input-output systems. Your pets pick you up for cuddles? Good point. I'm the one with the power. Right? Right? Ronald Decimo. That's not appropriate for Twitch. Can we show that on Twitch? Spanner Crab says, "Hey, Pete, the devs making change in this game seem to be kind of slow." Yep. What would be the best way to petition SMG to finally fix some things? Botting sucks 100% and taking rolls on balance. I think we're done. I think there's no hope in petitioning SMG to do anything, and I think I think there's no point in having that discussion or holding on to that hope anymore. That's what I think. I think completely washing our hands of them, letting them do what they do, and working independently of that is the answer. And when they reach out to me and consult with me on how to make the game better, I will change my tune. And until then, they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's their business, and as long as they hold the IP, it's up to them. And I'm sorry to be pessimistic, Spanner Crab, but I've now spent 4.5 years dancing the idiot dance in the hopes that they'll change their behavior, and they haven't. So enough is enough. There's no hope coming from them. They don't play, and they don't talk to people who do. That's that. Argan says, the only hope is that someone in chat buys a license from Hasbro and start again. That would be a hope. My God, you have matured. Yeah. I mean, I cannot hold out hope for this any longer. It will not happen. The day they reach out to me is the day I will have hope again. Marcella says, when I win the lottery, I will buy SMG. Good. I'll buy you a fucking ticket. Infiltrate the high ranks of the company. Just hire me. Just consult with me. Pay me a fair rate for my time. It's not about the money for me. If anything is more obvious than that, if my body of work here is not a testament to how much I love you and how much I love the game, nothing is. So how are we still here? Because I'm not trying to win the game anymore, Unbalanced. I'm trying to let them feed me the win. White didn't let me feed him the win. And I said, okay, you want to see what happens then? Everyone's favorite. Take a card pass. Stalemate. The Risk meta settings. Oh, you want to explain the 4-2 split on draft? Okay, so the reason is because I hate slidering. You know how to slider, right, Roxboy? Do you understand what the slider does? Okay, so that's why, right? I'm just not willing to slide her. So instead, I'm just putting the 4 down, getting 100% to take, and then fortifying back to cap. I guarantee you these two fucking guys aren't on Twitch right now. I can go longer than you, General Tata. And General Suck My Cock. Oh, sorry, Crown Royal 1989. I spoke too soon. It's not General Suck My Cock. Not yet. Terrence says, Pete, how does the lady friends handle the amount of time you dedicate to your job? I mean, I'm gainfully employed. I don't, about the same way I handle the amount of time she dedicates to her job. You think I work all the time? I think I work a reasonable amount. What is the stalemate rule in this round? Yeah. Cry. That's the rule. Arkan says, I wonder how much the license fee is. I probably can't afford it now, but in the future I might be able to get enough cash together. You do you, my friend. I am in service to the game and to the community, and obviously to myself. Right? We do not pretend to be an altruist for 5 seconds. I am obviously in it for me, and let's not get it twisted. The Pete Mint is looking out for number 1. However, if we end up with a company that wants to make this game the best it can be, that seems like a win-win for everybody. Whatever company that may be. Man, a full tournament on these settings would be such a great idea to prove these settings don't stalemate. I know, eh? Proof positive. How you doing, lol? Lewin says, I like that you're keeping your world views focused on the positive rather than the obvious negative, Pete. I don't think the negative is obvious. I think it's a choice people make, Lewin. Right? And at some point in my life, I decided to stop being negative. I've heard many ramble on easy pickings and societal issues. Yeah, shit's fucked. Shit's always going to be fucked, though. Right? If your perspective is that shit's fucked, poor me, right? Poor me, I get to hang out and fucking play video games for a living. Really? I got something to complain about? Come on, right? Nobody can take me seriously. Good morning. 7:30 in the morning, starting off with Twitch. I remember my first game of JJ's tournament went 9.5 hours. JJ is a great player at the things he's great at. And JJ is a good guy. I like JJ. Right? Like, sometimes people you like and respect also can happen to just be wrong about stuff. Right? I just disagree with him. Yeah, see, that's the exact same thing I'm saying. He's cool. He's just wrong about this. Yeah, that's it. He's just incorrect. It's all good. Nothing about his character for a second. I do not disparage JJ. I consider him a friend. I just happen to disagree. That's all. The setting stalemate. When played optimally, these settings stalemate. When played poorly, these settings do not stalemate. I snowball so many games. A lot of the games you guys see me playing on YouTube is the result of me playing sub-optimally. I take ridiculous, stupid risks, and sometimes I get away with them, and sometimes I get fucked in the ass. But that's fine, because it beats the shit out of this boring-ass fucking playstyle. I'm doing this just fucking prove a point to White. I'm punishing White for not letting me feed him the damn win. Oh. Dog Daddy says, if you could press a button that would instantly give you infinite knowledge, but take away your sense of wonder, would you press it? No. This is a variation of the biblical question, right? Would you eat the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? Would you rather live in paradise? It's a variation, but it's not exactly the same. It's not a good analogy. All right, I got to sit up. Maybe the standing desk. It is something to think about. I'm just currently like getting out of or still inside of a very deep financial hole. So I'm not trying to spend any frivolous amount of money, if you guys understand. Right? But it looks like at this point I get to keep my house, which was always the most important thing. Step one, I would like to choose when to move. I would rather not be forced to move. It seems like we've done. And now I'm working on setting up my financial future again in a stable way. I don't know how much a standing desk is. Maybe it's worth it, but like the whole room would have to be redesigned. I'm like, there's a closet behind me. I don't know how much you guys know. If you guys seen the original videos, right? There's a green screen behind me that's just a piece of fabric. I'm actually sitting like almost inside of a little closet. If I go too far back, I go into it, right? So I'm in like a nook and there's a window and the whole thing, you know. Anyways. All right, so was it fun with hanging out with Cosmic? Yeah, it was very cool to meet him. Cosmic Cowboy's been a friend of mine since he came around to the community. Cosmic Cowboy placed first in his first tournament, which was the season after I placed second in my first tournament. And we had become friends that season, and we've been friends ever since. And it's super fucking cool to meet someone in person that you actually know very well and like a lot. He's a beautiful person. I love him. The vibe was excellent. He was having a great time on his vacay. So, yeah, that was super fucking fun. You went for drinks with Kreskin when you were in Vegas? No way. Oh, dude, Kreskin's got a great vibe too, man. That man has excellent energy. All right, let's put something else fun on. Does anyone have some kind of musical recommendation they think I would like? Free Love says I would suicide by now. That's why I barely hit GM. It's all good, right? It's all good. You don't you don't need to play any other way, right? Don't worry about that stupid fucking ranking system. Oh, I told you how I met him. I randomly bumped into a bus stop in your city. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. You guys are both from Winterpeg, eh? Super Villain Silent Child is my favorite song. Delamitri Roll to Me I would like. I know that song. Super Villain Silent Child. Let's see if I like it. I reserve the right. No, please don't take offense. I reserve the right to turn it off if I don't like it. Let's see. Is it melodic? Dark. Heavy vocal effect. You have the right to skip it. It's my whole family's vibe. Okay, cool. Loon says, I discovered Prozac. Thanks you. Dude, Prozac is such a fucking throwback, eh? Yeah, this is heavy. Okay, what's happening with White? Are these guys jockeying for position now? Yes, they are. Well, we knew this day would come, folks, when Tweedledee and Tweedle Dumbass start hitting big stacks. Please continue to escalate this war until you kill each other for me. Which, for the record, I was going to do for you, White. We knew it was happening. Xavier Rudd, yes. Xavier Rudd is fun. Xavier Rudd is a fun vibe. Give me like happy up stuff. I'm going to put the Delamitri song on first, but you get second, Rocks Boy. They do. My mother did say that patience is a virtue. Yeah, I want like fun, happy stuff. Also, this is a super quick track. That's for you, Horace. Do you do karaoke some days after stream? I always miss the normal streams due to time, and we don't get the luxury on YouTube to watch. Yeah, so I have a karaoke redeem. So my usual process is we end the stream every time with karaoke. Not good karaoke, but you know, it's just my shitty way of saying thank you. We got the moves by Electric Callboy. Dude, you guys there's too many guys. I can't do so many. I'd love to give everyone their song though. It's been clicked. Matthew Wilder, Break My Stride is today's karaoke. Do a music redeem. Give the rich more power. Okay, what's the price though? Price it out, Lex. What do you think? How many tummy smacks is a song? It's just going to result in people playing shit I don't want to listen to, though. And then I'll be like, ah. And then they'll get offended. It's like when we play a play with friends and like 70 people want to play and I get 5. And they're like, oh man, I wanted to spot. I'm like, yep, I don't know what to tell you. How do you find settings you're specifically good at to get an arbitrary rank? It ultimately doesn't matter. Is this a serious question or a rhetorical one? Terrence says, if you are committed to winning this game, you might have enough time to do everyone's song. This is true. Well, I'm just curious to hear this Xavier Rudd song now. The thing is, do we know if Pete wants to listen to it? I'd love to know. Okay, White emoted something. This is nice, yeah. This is happy. We just hit the 4-hour mark. Look, guys, I'm good. I'm good to play a fucking a nice, chill stream, you know? Doesn't require anything. White is card blocking green? That doesn't matter. Green can trade with me infinitely. And he is. Oh, okay. Xavier isn't the guy with the didgeridoo. I always thought he was the guy with the didgeridoo. You can answer rhetorically or seriously. It's up to you. But I've hit expert once. I haven't gotten back up there. Barely intermediate since then. Oh, okay. So the sincere version of your question is, how do you find settings you're specifically good at to help get an arbitrary rank that ultimately doesn't matter? So don't do that. All right. Work on your skills. Play, practice. Most importantly, figure out what's fun for you. I found out what was fun for me, and then I progressively kept trying. Did we steal a capital? Did we steal a capital from White? He is. It's just a didgeridoo song. All right. So he didgeridoo didn't, but normally he didgeridoo does. Oh yeah. Green fucked White right in the bottom. White went from first to third. Oh, do we whoop her? Do we whoop her? Do we fuck him? Oh, do we give him the fuck? I fuck you. I fuck. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, work on your skills, man. Work on your overall skills and find the game you like to play. Nothing beats what you find fun. I do have a Magic the Gathering question if you like answering. Sure. How do you feel about the Commander Rule Committee banning 3 popular cards and the community's backlash? Do you think the Rules Committee could handle the bans in a better way? I think they did exactly what they intended on doing. I think this entire song and dance was pre-orchestrated to trigger what occurred, right? To trigger Wizards taking over the format. I think the Rules Committee knew long-term that their position was unsustainable, and I think they chose to take a stance that they knew would be massively unpopular, so that they could wash their hands of their responsibility to steward the format and result in Wizards taking it over, but taking it over in a way that would appear to have the assent of the community. That's what I feel occurred. I feel that Wizards of the Coast has been angling for this for a long time, and the Rules Committee didn't know how to do it in a way that the community would accept, and this was a brilliant turn of events that would cause that. And if you think about it in those terms, it makes a lot of sense. Wizards was always going to control Commander. It was a question of when, not if. And we've found when. When is 2024. Now they can print whatever the fuck they want. And that's a good and a bad thing, right? Because them printing whatever they want will let them hopefully keep the game alive longer. They made themselves the villain? Who? Wizards? JK says, have you considered doing serious testing negotiation settings on different maps like you tested meta settings? No, but what I am thinking about is after I run out of Prague World Dom maps, I'll do something similar, but with Fix World Dom. Fuck me at 6 a.m. Perfect time to go to bed too. Good night. Yeah, good night, Roxboy. Sleep well. Wizards advised them against the bans, and the CRC admitted they advised against Dockside and Mana Crypt bans. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think the next logical step is Fix World Dom, right? Like do a map analysis for Fix World Dom because I love Fix World Dom, and I don't play it a lot. These guys are hitting each other. Oh, yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, do we think our odds of winning this game are still 33.33%, or have we gone up a tit? A little titch? Is that even a word? I should do this for karaoke. $33.34%. Thank you. Ooh, 69. Arkson's given me 69. You've gone up? I agree. It's almost like I know how to play Risk. Fixed World Dom is more skill-based, but definitely also luck-based. Well, it's Risk is all luck-based. A titch is a word now. You didn't think it was? All right. I might be wrong. Let's look it up. Okay. It is a word, but it's not the way I meant it. A titch is a small person, especially a child. I don't need to take any notice of a titch like you. Well, we learned something, folks. What do words mean? Crystal says it's always 50-50 on whether you win or don't. Good point. Good night, Simply Niv. Is it Niv or Envy? Simply Envy. Yeah, probably Envy. Envious. We all wish we could be like you. Green is taking a pee. Okay, we got a prediction up starting starting an hour and a half into the game. You like this track? I like this track too. Oh, this is a rebrand of Ninja. Or Justin, yeah. I bet 9.4K on you, Pete. Do it. You're 2-1 odds on Pete winning. Love you guys. You're all fine folks. Did Cosmic get to show you how to access predictions? I forgot to ask him. I think I don't know. It's like / prediction or something. Yeah. / prediction. I don't fucking know. Listen, you guys have to forgive me, right? There's a lot going on. I got the music, I got the stream, I got the game, I got Discord on the side if I want to, accidentally send Kyle a dick pic. It's a lot going on. He likes it. Who started Unbalanced Blitz? Unbalanced Blitz is a homie. How you doing, Steve? Arkin says, want to see a cool picture of how long my hair was 4 months ago before I got it cut and donated? You showed me this already, but yeah. But also, yeah. Do we have white card blocked? Do you like debating? I feel like you'd be a good debater. Maybe even master. Oh, I am indeed a master debater, Dog Daddy. There's no doubt there should be no doubt in anyone's mind that I am master of the skills of debate. Ah, too bad, White. You almost had it. Now you get third. Pro tip: voting against the Peatman doesn't get you VIP. Yeah, is that the actual pro tip? Is you can credit that shiny pink diamond next to your name to betting on the man himself. I know you are, kid. That is very long, sir. Yes. Look at this guy. It's quite the mop. Nick says I concur. We got the diamonds. The diamonds chiming in. You're always for the underdog? Fair enough. A pink diamond or a green sword? Of course I picked the sword. I think you started as a diamond, to be fair. We had to upgrade your service because you're so useful. No, it's because you're a homie. I trust you on balance splits. You're a homie. Hey, Shady. Thank every P point I have. It's your victory. Don't fail me now. I won't. Realistically, there's no chance white and green play this round for a living. Look at that cap. Look at this man closing off his cap stack. Letting green card block him. Do we see the cap switch? No, right? Because that'll just be white now on 3. White has 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Does white get here? Give me a 4. Yep, 4. How many troops do we think white has left? White might get green's orient. Captain, this game goes forever. No. No. I'm Pete. Come now. I was drinking a little energy drink and vodka. I'm going to switch to the rum and cokes now. But this is an active turn, so shit's happening now. Okay. Oh, fuck. Guys, this is better. Let's get someone to give it to me without having to roll 200 cap. Hey, good morning, Eric. Just give it to me, Green. No? All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you do the work. Oh, shit, he does give me a cap. What a guy. Man, I love you, Green. Dude, Green's a fucking homie. Let's go. Let's put like 1,000 troops on it. So. Did you just go positive? What the fuck is this shit? You see this shit, guys? What the fuck? Come on, dice. Oh my god. AP says the mouse allows you 4 or 5 more troops than those who don't have the mouse. Is a pay to win skill aspect of the game. Oh, dude, I'm 100% in favor of anything that removes any sort of speed gap. Right? I want to play a strategy game, not a clicking fucking test. Notably, for all of you watching, right, I faced an opponent in JJ's meta tournament who could scroll 5,000 troops in 60 seconds, which is approximately double what I can do. So my current setup is not anywhere close to optimal, just so you know. Why did Green give me a cap? It was negotiated. Green respects me. We've been working together. He saw that I opened this in the hopes it was free. Didn't hit it. Saw that I opened this. Didn't hit it 200. Fortified to it. I retreated. This shows Green that I'm still interested in working with him. And I want green to think that I'm still interested in working with them. I'm not going to flip on white. Green and I are going to go first and second in this game, and we're going to have a fun 1v1. I would recommend setting a macro. I can't do macros. Macros are not officially endorsed by SMG, and I cannot risk getting my account banned for obvious reasons. No macros for Pete unless the devs say otherwise. It's just not worth it for me. Do you love the speed gap, though? So do most people that are fast. No, I don't. I don't. I pretend to be slow and people keep me alive. It's logical to kill me. When I reveal my speed in the 1v1, half the time they give up fast. I don't love the speed gap. Everything about this game that is broken, I do not love. I want this game to be fixed. Hey, we get the Olive raid. What's up, Olive? Thank you so much for the raid, bro. You always keep the slow guy in the 1v1. Yeah, that's not because I love it. I don't love playing to win. I have to play to win because the game is broken. Right? I had this conversation on Reddit today. I was like, dude, do not blame the players for fucking design-based solutions that they did not choose and wouldn't choose. Jesus Christ. I want a fair game. Would you play another game that was the same rules but not called Risk as long as the devs were open to the changes? If it was good, sure. And we're going to slam 100 troops in that cap. Good job. You dolt. Please piss away all your troops. Now White says, I'm going to feed the other guy the win. You think this is going to make me give you cards, you fucking loser? Fuck off. Nothing you do is going to make me give you cards. However, green opening that will, right? I don't really care at this point. If this is how these guys are going to work together, that would be an adorably stupid way. White decides to give it to green. How's your stream, Olive? What's up, Olive Raiders? I think green is quite good. How you doing, Lips? Thank you for the sub. So white has green's original cap. We don't know how much is on it. He wants to move through my cap? Why? Why, though? Is that why? Lip says, hey, mate from Australia. Recently caught the risk bug using the kill beat strat. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. And James says, SMG said they are open to change, but ironically, they've also said they don't like taking risks. Lol. Is green killing white and giving me the dubs? Is the dubs for Pete? Thank you, Green. Thank you, Green. He had enough, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe our win percentage just reached 100%. White gave up a win in 45 minutes for a third in 2 hours. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did and you liked it, give me a like. Defeating 3 masters and a novice. If you're interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Come along the ride with me. I have a daily show on the Kill Pete strategy and Free Pete 2 shows a day for your viewing pleasure, folks. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games, good luck.